Welcome to Bill's Bridge Corner, Thursday, February 6, 2014, Class 106, Entries, Part 1. As the declarer, it is critical that you pay attention to your entries. As a matter of fact, as you examine the hand and begin planning the strategy that you're going to play in order to make your contract, that should be one of the first things that you do. Let's take a look. Pay attention. Before you play to trick one, dummy or otherwise, plan your play. Where will you be getting your tricks? Where are your roughing tricks coming from? Do you have entries to lead the suit you plan to trump? Every trick that you need to take has to have an entry so that you can lead to it or toward it. Suit establishment. Can you get back to the proper hand after establishing a suit to cash them? What finesses do you need and how many times must you lead them? All of those require entries. Let's look at an example. Retaining the lead. This is rather basic, but it's something you need to understand clearly. You are south. This is your hand. As dealer, you open one club, it goes pass, partner bids a diamond. You come back with 2 no trump, and partner puts you in 3 no trump. You are the declarer. The opening lead is the 6 of hearts, and dummy comes down. This is dummy's hand. Plan your play. Well, this is no trump, so you count winning tricks. You have 1 spade, 1 heart, 3 diamonds, and 1 club. You don't count tricks where you may lose the lead. You need to plan on those. If you had an entry to dummy, after cashing the ace, king, queen of diamonds, you would have 5 diamond tricks. But the lead killed your only entry, the ace of hearts. Even if you had an entry to dummy, 3 diamond tricks plus 2 more would only bring the total to 8. You need 9. Now what? There is nothing gained by ducking, so you need to take the ace of hearts, trick 1. Now, to make the hand, you need to set up the club suit. You need 4 club tricks to make the hand, actually. But to do so, you must repeat the club finesse. If your right-hand opponent has the king of clubs, you have a chance at the contract. He might have it as many as 4 long, so you may need to repeat the finesse. If the king is to your left, you're down anyway. How do you play this? Lead the 9 and play the 2 from your hand unless the king appears. The concept is you need to remain in dummy. You need to retain the lead in the hand in which to take repeated finesses. With the lead in dummy, now you lead the queen and play the 10 unless the king appears. You remain in dummy for the 3rd finesse. Now you lead the 3rd club, you lead the 3 of clubs for the 3rd finesse, and end up with 4 clubs, 3 diamonds, 1 heart, 1 spade, 9 tricks, and your contract. Well done. If you lead the queen of clubs first and play the 10, and the king doesn't appear, then you play the 9 and play the 2 if the king doesn't appear. You'll also be in dummy for the 3rd finesse. That would also work. If the king is with west, as we said, you're unlucky, but you're down and there's nothing you can do about it. On to the next hand. Example 2, using the entries that dummy has wisely. This is your hand again. Dealer is east. Both sides are vulnerable, and the bidding goes pass. You open a heart, pass. Your partner bids a spade, pass. You bid 2 hearts, and he carries you on to 4. I'll pass. The opening lead is the king of clubs, and down comes dummy. This time you're in a trump contract. Plan your play. You have 2 diamond losers, and you have 2 club losers. There's nothing you can do about the diamond losers, but on the club losers, your only chance is to set up the spades for a pitch. It's the only way to make this contract. Well, let's look at entries. Beware of entries to dummy, because you need to set up the dummy. What's the most likely distribution of the spades? You have 6 outstanding. They'll probably split 4-2. You will need 2 entries outside of spades in order to set up the spades and cash them. Here we go again. You win the ace of clubs. Cash the king of hearts. You need the 9 and the ace both as entries to the dummy in order to set up the spade suit. Cash the ace king of spades. You can't pull trumps yet because you need them for entries, and you still have that spade entry to begin with. You cash the ace king of spades and rough a spade high. You have plenty of honors all the way from the ace down to the 9, so you can certainly rough it high. That's the 3rd spade. Now you lead a heart to the ace and rough another spade high. They split 4-2, you're in business. Now lead a heart to the 9. Trump split 3-1. Cash your good spade, pitching your losing club or diamond. It really doesn't matter. And you make your contract. Tomorrow we continue the analysis of entries in class 106, entries, part 2. See you then.